Hi, welcome to Living United. My name is Laurie Stengel. I'm Executive Director for the United Way of the Brown County area. And again, shooting our episode here from my home office. And we're really lucky. We're going to try to be able to have one of our partner agencies come on with us. Jamie from Life Work Planning Center will be joining us later on. But right now, I know school just got out, but we are looking ahead already to next school year. And as many of you might guess, we are not sure how school is going to look this fall, but we are trying to get ready for back to school with United Way's Stuff the Backpack program. We would love to have all of our local businesses and different organizations in our community in Brown County to help us out by donating school supplies or making a cash contribution to our fund. Each year, the United Way puts together all of the supplies for schools on this back to school list, which if you have sent a child back to school in the last few years, you know it's not a cheap endeavor. It's very expensive to bring all those supplies together. And this year with COVID-19, it may be even more expensive as we look forward to having to disinfect things and possibly wearing masks or really doubling up on the hand sanitizer. So we are reaching out early and hope that you can help us out. Last year, we provided over 400 backpacks filled with school supplies to kids, and we anticipate that that need might increase to as many as 500 just after all of the shutdown and everything due to COVID-19 this year. But we are going to be prepared. United Way is ready and we need your help. So go to our website, www.unitedwaybrowncountyarea.org, and you can go to our Stuff the Backpack page, and there is a link there for you to sign your business up to be a site through July to collect supplies. That means maybe your employees or your customers when they come in. And don't worry, if you normally have helped us out or you would want to help out this year, but you're not feeling like you could probably ask the public to drop off items or employees to drop off items, we have a cash donation option this year so that then United Way can just purchase those supplies that are needed. So, and every year the United Way ends up having to purchase whatever supplies don't get donated. So not a big deal for us to go ahead and use that cash to buy the supplies that are needed for this year. So thank you so much. And we hopefully can open up this fall for school and make sure all the kiddos have everything they need to learn. So I want to welcome Jamie Kunkel-Shutter. Is that how you say your last name?
That is, you've got it.
Okay, yay! So Jamie is with Life Work Planning Center, and Life Work Planning Center is one of 30 different partner organizations that the United Way partners with, in Brown County to make sure that Brown County is just a better place to work and to live. And one of the big reasons why we do the Living United show is because we want to make people aware of the resources in our community and we want to connect them to those resources. And so Jamie, tell us about the background of Life Work Planning Center.
All right, Laurie. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for this opportunity to be in this outreach opportunity and for being a funder of Life Work Planning Center, of course. We are a nonprofit workforce development program for women. We have a mission to increase the self-sufficiency of women and their families in our communities. We do this at no cost to our participants, and we consider ourselves unique to other workforce development programs in that we really focus on the essential soft skills of employment. One of the biggest components of this is the workshops that we offer. We have our Strength, Balance, Self-Respect workshop series coming up in July, where we will talk about confidence, stress management, assertive communication, boundaries, decision-making, and goal setting. We also offer one-on-one pre-employment and personal counseling for our participants. Those sessions may include anywhere from practicing those stress management skills to writing resumes and practicing interview skills. We also provide referrals and advocacy, and thanks to the United Way of Brown County, we have support dollars available for all of our participants as well.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit about what your role is at Life Work Planning Center.
I am a self-sufficiency counselor, so it is my job to meet with individuals one-on-one to determine if our services would be appropriate or beneficial for them. If we find that it is an appropriate fit, then we create an individualized action plan. Everyone comes to us at a different part of their journey, so the goals and the action steps to success might look very different for everybody. Somebody might have a goal of getting connected to food support, while another person might have a goal of getting connected to mental health services to really focus on stress management. And another person's goal might be obtaining employment. So we're really going to be focusing on writing resumes. Where do you do your job search? Practicing interview skills, all of that stuff. If we determine that services are not an appropriate fit, it's still my job to then provide an appropriate referral for the next step. So we have strong community partnerships so that we can get folks connected to food support, mental health, treatment, housing, legal assistance, whatever the need may be. I also facilitate the job search and the strength, balance, self-respect workshop series.
So just a little bit, lots of hats for you to wear, just a little bit of work to do. But no, all of those things are awesome and really sound like things that a lot of people could use and help with just all the planning and just the direction you want your life to go. And what I'm also hearing is that you probably partner with a lot of other organizations in and around Brown County. Talk a little bit about your partnerships that you have.
Yes, so we are partners with the United Way of Brown County and also the United Way of the Greater Mankato area. We also partner with many organizations to fulfill the needs of our clients. Numas House, Brown County Family Services, and a number of counseling agencies as well.
Yeah. Well, and that's awesome when we can all share our resources and be connected to each other, and also to referring people, you know, to other programs like you said. So if folks need your services, if a young woman or an older woman or someone in the community needs your help or thinks that that's a right fit or a good resource, how do they get connected with you?
Well, right now we are all working from home still, so you can call our office at any time and leave a message. That number is 507-345-1577. You can also email us at info@lwpc.org. And a self-sufficiency counselor will reach out to you from there. When you call or email, if you just give us your name and a telephone number, we'll get in touch.
Great. So pretty easy to, you know, connect and make sure that, you know, this is the right program for you. Do you have any volunteers? Do you take volunteers or work with volunteers, or is it pretty much just staff?
So due to the sensitive nature of the work that we do not use volunteers for any direct services. But like I said, we do have those. We like to work closely with the community so that we can provide all of the services that our clients may need. We are actively looking for board members in the Brown County area, however. So if you are interested in that, you can contact our executive director, Jean Keenan.
Wonderful. Yes. And all of our organizations as nonprofits need those board members to help guide and lead us in our work that we do. So a great opportunity if you're interested in that. So one of the things that I think always hits home for folks is if you could share like a story, obviously, you know, sensitive, so we don't want to name names or anything, or just kind of give us an example of a situation where Life Work Planning Center really fulfilled their mission and had a success story to share from Brown County?
So we do share our client stories on our website as well as in our quarterly newsletter. If you were to go there, you would see that success and impact is going to be greatly different depending on each individual. So some of our success stories include getting connected to an arms worker. Some of the success stories include gaining that meaningful employment. Sometimes it's creating a lifelong friendship from somebody that they met in our workshops while exploring confidence or stress management.
Awesome. So yeah, it's like so many of our local Brown County nonprofits doing so much good. It's almost hard to pick one story because and everybody's story is different and they're all getting the help that they need. And that's what really, really counts. So you mentioned a lot of working from home due to the COVID stay-at-home order. Any other changes to programs, things you have had to kind of work around to still fulfill your mission and reach your clientele?
We've remained able to provide all of the same services at the safe distance. So I'm still completing one-on-one counseling with people via Zoom or even over the telephone if technology is a barrier for them. We're still running our workshops via Zoom. I can still provide support dollars through the mail, and as well as creating those referrals and those connections with other organizations. So it's taken some creativity, but we very quickly got up and running in this fashion. I call and check my voicemail multiple times a day to make sure I'm getting in touch with people as they're trying to reach out to me. But yeah, we've remained pretty steady with being able to provide the services.
Wonderful. That's always good to hear that. And it is amazing how many of our local nonprofits have been very quick on their feet to adapt and change things. I know way more about Zoom now than I ever wanted to know because it's been such a necessity.
I can agree with that.
But it's wonderful that we can still connect this way and do our Living United show this way. So anything else that you would like to add or share about Life Work Planning Center?
Yeah, so we have a few different programs that we run. We have our displaced homemaker program. So if you are a woman who was previously married or maybe not even married, but you considered yourself a homemaker, taking care of your own home and family and dependent on the income of another, you no longer have that due to separation, disability, a number of reasons. We can serve you with that through that displaced homemaker program. The United Way provides the funding for our Women in Transitions program, meaning if you don't fit that criteria of a displaced homemaker, you can still receive all of the same services that we offer and still at no cost to you. So maybe you are married, maybe you've never been married and had children, but you still consider yourself underemployed and you're seeking growth and change in your position. Or you're unemployed and you're seeking just support through life's transitions. We are also a SNAP employment and training provider, meaning if you receive food support or food benefits and you're required to show, that 20 hours of work or that you're working with an employment and training provider, we can fulfill that requirement.
Awesome. Yeah, so many programs, so many great things. And like I said, if you feel like this is, Jamie hit on something that might be a resource that you need, reach out, give them a call. We'll have the information up of how to connect with Life Work Planning Center. And of course, if you are ever in need of any sort of resources, please, we encourage you to go to the United Way website. One of the things, we have our partner organization page there with over 30 different local health and human service nonprofits listed and how to connect and get the resources that you need. So thank you, Jamie, so much for taking the time and getting on Zoom. Hopefully this all recorded well. And we'll be having it on our cable access show. And just thank you so much for taking the time out to let us learn more about what you guys do and how you serve Brown County.